Got some water in it. Got the battery charger on it because the battery's dead. And I got the file in it to tune it. That should start it up. We're gonna go online here. Download it from ECU. If it ever will. There we go. It's connecting. Syncing. And we're golden. So let's see if this thing's gonna start. Oop, it's kind of wanting to. Cold-blooded girl. Well, you guys heard it. It started up and it actually started really easy. And it got to a point where it started doing an idle surge because I got a couple vacuum lines that are not on because I don't have my waste skates or my blow-off valve on and stuff like that. So there is a vacuum leak. But I'm gonna do a couple heat cycles in this thing. We're gonna retorque the heads down. And then this thing is gonna be ready to go with me on vacation. I'm glad I finally heard this thing. It's been since like September since this thing has started. It was long waiting and it runs. Sounds good. I got open manifolds on it just because I didn't want to take the whole turbo kit off again. But we're gonna get this thing to put some heat into it and then we're gonna do some retorquing the heads. I did one cycle already. We're about ready to fire this thing up for the second cycle. As my garage heater's going up on because I have the garage door open for fumes, but let's get this thing started up. It's another day. I'm in the garage and I'm going to finish this 10 today. I heat cycled everything, retorqued the heads down, hot torqued. They're all ready to go. So now all I got to do is put my crossover on, my turbo on, and then I did do new fuel lines in the back and one of them wasn't quite how I wanted it. So I'm going to redo that fuel line, make it a little bit better. But today's Friday. And next week, Friday, we're going on vacation and the truck is coming. So I need to get this thing done. Some of the head studs took like almost 3/4 of a turn to get back to full tight on torque specs. So it's a good thing I retorqued those. But other than that, I'm just going to get to it and then we'll get back when I'm all done. I got the hot side completely done. Got the cold side on. And I tell you what, my turbo kit is a pain in the butt to do. It's got no flexes on, so literally you have to assemble everything loose. And then once I get everything loose, I start with this because it pulls my turbo up a little bit on the flange here. And then I tighten my V-bands and my crossovers, and then I tighten my headers last. It's just a pain. It's not very hard. It's just, you know, with no flex tubes in it. nothing moves once it's bolted solid. So that's the pain. Other than that, I got spark plugs to plug in on this side, and I used to run this. This is my oil dipstick. I used to run it to my header over here, and I think I'm gonna move it down to over here. So I gotta straighten this bracket out and put a bolt in there. And then I'm gonna change that fuel line, put air in the tires, and get this thing off jack stands, because this thing's pretty much done. So other than that, I really don't know what to say besides I'm going on vacation, the truck's going with me, big things are gonna happen, and this season, for the races I have been seeing show up, looks like it's gonna be a pretty good season with races just everywhere. So we'll just see what fits in our schedule, and we'll go from there. How this turbo sounds. Dead battery. The truck is pretty much done. So I thank you guys for watching.